here comes the continued documentation of the year-long Spaceholder Training 2026, and we are at week 6 together. And these are starting to feel like logs, as if I and those 70 other people are on this mission to this other planet, and we're reporting on our mission and our progress, which I guess it sort of is like this, discovering and sort of traveling, navigating into new territory. But for this week, I wanted to share with you, I've made already a couple stars about what I'm going to talk about, but in terms of just reporting on the territory that we were exploring and this difference between giving feedback and creative collaboration, and this shift of culture that I'm interested in, that's shifting from using what we notice, our scanning, our impulses as sensitivity, almost as a weapon, I would say, as a way to be separate and not be intimate or not be in collaboration, and instead use those sensitivity, like this intelligence in the 5 bodies, to create collaboration, and so to create vulnerability. And we've done some interesting experiment. The 2 stars that I made out of this week's session are called An Anatomy of an Emotionally Charged Communication in a Group Setting. That's about a half-hour star. And the other one that's coming out soon is The Other POV, the other point of view, from when you're having an emotionally charged communication, how do you handle that? And it really just opened up the chance for people to also let like high intensity feelings be a gateway to more like to closer connection. That we've been sort of infected with this school disease of this need for politeness or for understanding or being reasonable and people understanding us. And it was just so fabulous this week seeing people in breakout rooms, and for me hearing them going full out and like letting their heart speak raw and unfiltered, of saying, hey, I hate this, and I want this, and I want this with you, and I want it to collaborate with you in this space, in this way. And the way for me for it to work is if you are by my side by trying this experiment with me. And so this high intensity, also rage for the dignity of one's culture, and that dignity is a gateway to closer connection, and not to separation, as I think we've been sort of mirrored of, like, when I say what I want, people will separate from me, they won't understand me. And I think one of the things that I really love was that even if the other person does not understand, the authenticity of the communication can still touch them and say, okay, I'm not sure what you're going through, I'm not sure what your experiment is, but I'm on your side and I want you to win. So here is from the windy, jungly planet, and I'll see you next week for report week 7.